going on, family? I hope y'all been taking care of yourselves. I hope y'all been healing, tapping in, connecting, listening to yourselves, especially during these times. You know, these are the times where you need to be putting your best foot forward. You can't be caught in trying to talk within low vibrational conversations or talking to people who just want to take. And that's one thing I've been learning. And that's one thing that's been whooping my ass. You know, me being one to aid and assist people, but but having to also understand that not everybody are in the same mindset as me, and that's okay. You know, because when you start understanding yourself, some of the people that you want to help, you're not going to be able to, and that's okay, because you just doing for you is showing them that it's possible, whether they want to acknowledge it or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take some time for you to understand who you are and what your purpose is. But ultimately, during that time, you know what I'm saying, during that journey, you're going to be, bumping. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be falling. You're going to be sliding. You know what I'm saying? Shit going to be all over the place. But ultimately, it's you know what I'm saying, a start to something great. You know what I'm saying? A different approach to life from how you perceived it. So you just got to keep taking care of yourself. Even I know shit get hard. I'd be lying if I told you shit wasn't hard over these past couple of months. Me taking time off social media and me only posting here and there, barely. You know what I'm saying? I've been understanding myself and navigating through myself and finding the things that I love and ultimately just trying to navigate through the things, you know what I'm saying, that I wish to do or, for myself. You know, it's a continuous journey, and through this journey, you're going to be faced with low vibrations. You're going to double back to things that you've surpassed. It's up to you to understand that you are not the mind nor the physical form. You are the soul within. You know, you got to understand that this dimension, the people behind that's running this matrix do not care about not even their own kind. You know what I'm saying? So with that understanding, you will begin to see it from a different approach. Your goal is not to try to be like somebody else. I know we have teachers that we see, whether it's on YouTube or on Instagram, or we look at them as a teacher or older brother or older sister, or, you know what I'm saying? But you must understand that the things that they can do, you can do too, just within your own version, you know? Because at the end of the day, everyone has their own path. Everyone has their own lives to live. You know, you can't look at someone's life and try to implement within your reality when you yourself, you know what I'm saying, are not that person. You can't fit in that person's shoes. You know, so it's always a good thing to remind yourself of these things, admire, you could love what they doing, you could appreciate what they doing, but you have your own life to live. You have your own things to do, and I really wanted to come on here and talk about, you know, really healing of the body, the mind, you know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, bro, we abuse ourselves physically, or emotionally or mentally, you know what I'm saying, with things that don't benefit us. You know, sometimes we feel like we're not good enough when we are the best thing. You know, we only feel that way based on how we grew up or based on the foundation that started at home, which wasn't really the most beneficial foundation for us. You know, you got kids that are going through things right now, and I want y'all to understand, well, kids and people in general, I want y'all to understand it does get better over time. You just have to realize that not everybody's going to be fucking with you how you want them to. And that's okay, because the more people that you get rid of now, in a sense of like the more people that you let go of without holding on to them, the more room you make for improvement, for not only for yourself, but to meet new people who are here to help you strive, help you achieve that goal that you always wanted to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is that you want to do. You know, it takes two. I can't sit here and say, play victim. I can't sit here and say, oh, it's that person's fault or that person's fault. Because the truth is, people are only going to do as much to you as you allow them to. If you're allowing a person to go to XYZ, level, you can't get mad at them because you're allowing them to. That's why I said it takes two people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, bro, we have control over the people that, we allow in our lives. We have control over the conversations that we have. We have control over what we see, what we decide to talk about, what we decide to participate in. That's all on us. We're not babies anymore. We're not getting spoon-fed lies anymore. At this point, we're taking the spoon from them. We feeding our damn selves the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand that, dog. Like, we're at a point where, you know, we have the power. We have all the power we need. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people have forgotten that. They got comfortable within this human vessel. And I'm not saying don't embrace your human vessel. I'm not saying don't embrace yourself or take care of it. I'm not saying these things. But I'm saying you're much more than just that. You know what I'm saying? And the only way you will understand that is if you truly understand how powerful you are, where you come from, what part you play in. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we have to get back to who we are, because everything that's been told to us has been a lie, and we've already established that. We already know there's people out there, kidnapping our kids, taking people, melanated people. You know what I'm saying? Trying to understand and study us like lab rats. We already know there's people that go in hospitals for one thing and never come out. We know people go missing. We know all this shit is an illusion. We know these things. And the only way you can understand these things is through a different approach than fear. When I'm telling you these things, and I make countless videos and I'm telling you about these things, when I'm saying these things, I'm not saying that in a state of be afraid. I'm just telling you that shit in a state of be ready. Do not be afraid. Understand who you are. Have the power to see beyond. When you see beyond these bullshit that these people are trying to put in front of your reality, in front of your kids, it's not going to bother you. It's not going to, well, it's not, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say it's not going to bother you, because that's the wrong choice of words, my bad. Because it will bother you. And I want it to bother you, because if it bothers you and it pisses you off, that lets you know that you feel for something outside yourself. There's countless times where I done sat back and reflect on how our people been treated, and it pissed me off. It needs to happen to you so it could wake something within you for you to understand this shit ain't it. I can't be living my life like this. I can't be comfortable. I can't be settling for the bare minimum. I can't be conversating with everybody. I want it to happen so it could wake your ass up, so you can understand this shit ain't for you. So you can tap back into that inner God or inner goddess. We are gods and goddesses, but we're treating ourselves like how they treat themselves. These are non-melanated people. They do not have the same access we have. That's why we're targeted the most. Their people are targeted, and soon they will realize that shit. This is just the beginning of something. They will start understanding that, oh shit, these people wasn't really for me. But until then, bro, they just gonna keep doing the ignorant shit they've been doing. Why do you think they target us so much? There's certain parts of the world they cannot unlock without melanin. They do not have melanin. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm not saying that to be funny. I'm not saying that to hurt anyone or disrespect it. I'm just keeping it real. These are the truth. It is the truth. Calcified pineal gland. These people don't care about us. They know their role. Why do you think they suppress us at a younger age? If I can control the way you think, the way you feel, the way you maneuver, I can control your whole reality. You feel me? If I can just control certain parts of what you care about, I can control your reality. I can get you to do what I want you to do. And these people tapped into that. These people understand these things. These people understand that we are once a civilization of peace, prosperity, abundance. These motherfuckers have to have extra shit to travel. We didn't need that back then. Wherever we wanted to be, we could have been there. Point blank, period. You feel me? Look at health. You really think these people trying to keep you alive? You and me alive? These people done got caught doing countless shit. Hurting a lot of people with these medicals, with these pills. And none happened. That needs to tell you that tells you everything. These people do not care about our well-being. So it's up for us to fight for something. I'm not saying you have to do what everybody else is doing. I'm not saying you have to go outside, microphoned up and speak. You don't have to do all of that. If you want to, you can. But speak. Use these platforms to speak instead of speaking about other people or trying to keep up with the Joneses or trying to keep up with rappers who don't give a fuck about you, profit off you dying, profit off you gunning down your brothers, telling you how to be toxic gods, toxic goddesses. And they they already have a relationship that is sacred to them. So you have to understand that all that shit is propaganda. You wake up worrying about who's gonna win today. There's people out here losing their lives. There's kids out here who can't eat. You have to make up your mind. I'm not saying don't have fun and enjoy yourself. I'm not saying these things. I would never tell you not to enjoy yourself. But you must understand there's a time to enjoy yourself. There's a time to play. And there's a time to get serious. You can't be unbalanced. You can't be focusing way more on one perspective. Because how's that going to help you? How's that going to help those around you? Now's the time for you to be understanding like, okay, cool. These motherfuckers ain't going to stop. They going to go to extreme levels. I ain't even going to lie to you. If you got people around you who still believe that Jesus is going to come out the thin air and come save them, because you got to watch out for these types of people. I don't give a fuck if that's your old girl, your dad, your mom, your grandpa, no, I'm keeping it real. Because within every generation, within every family, there's a chosen one. Within every timeline, there's someone who came to heal. If you're around people who think someone's going to come and save them, bro, you're fucked. And what I mean by that is, bro, you just got to watch out. Because you never know. Bro, we got murdered in the name of Jesus. If you didn't want to convert into Christianity, you didn't want to believe in Jesus, we got hung. We got killed for that. Because we didn't want to conform to their ways, because it wasn't originally to our spirituality, our essence. We never had to go outside ourselves because we understood everything was in nature. Their system is based around your whole cosmic structure. And they know that because they've been studying this for a long time. We talking about beings that came from the Caucasus Mountains. They're walking on all fours, living in barbaric lifestyles, killing, hurting. These are the same people that we trust to teach our kids. These are the same people that we think is going to come help us. These are the same people that we put all our trust, faith, and lives to them. We give it to them. Put all our faith in. These people trying to get you to believe that every day existed before you. When, bro, time is an illusion. Everything's in and out. These people were just created, but they want you to forget who you are. And I'm saying all this because you have to tap back into who you are. You can't believe what is being told to you from an outside perspective. How are they going to help you become a better version of yourself when all they want you to be is the lowest version of yourself? This is the lowest plane. Why do you think they want you to vibrate in just your animalistic level, animalistic tendencies? This is the lowest plane. This is the lowest plane to be on. This is as far as we can go. Why do you think they put all their energy into this shit? These people have us create their reality for them. They can't, bro, they have a calcified pineal gland. They have to control people who have the power to create their own reality. So we have the power to create our own realities. I think, therefore I am. Whatever you ask the universe, you will receive. Why do you think they oppress, suppress, and kill us? Why do you think they spread nothing but fear? Because they're hacking into our mind. And once they hack into our mind, they can get us to create their reality without him having to lift a damn finger. And they've been doing that for eons. So it's time for us to understand this. You worried about people not agreeing with you. I'm worried about keeping it real. You worried about what he or she doing Saturday. I'm worried about trying to help other people. That's what you should be on. You're not always going to have people who agree with you. Hell, I'm not going to have always have people who agree with me. And I've never been the person to say I'm never been the person to say I haven't been wrong. I've always said if I'm wrong, please correct me. I've always said that. I'm open to learning from my mistakes. But you're just going to have to be open to understanding that, bro, you're different. There is no one way anymore. You have to see the world from the perspective that it needs to be seen in. You can't look at it from the eyes of the oppressors, the elites, these people who are here to suppress us, these people who lie to us. You're afraid of your damn self. You can't be around people who live in fear, because these people will, bro, they will get you out of here. Understand that. These people will get you out of here. So you got to stand on all 10. You got to stand true to yourself. You got to focus on yourself. You got to take time for yourself. You can't entertain low vibrations. You can't entertain conversations that have nothing to do with you or your people. You can't conversate with people who disrespect the gods, who disrespect the goddesses, and then want to act like they are good and all. People who run away from the karmic cycles they created for their damn selves. You can't. Because that's a direct violation to you and what you build in here. You got to get yourself together. And the only way you're going to do that is if you take care of yourself. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You don't have to talk the way everybody else is talking. Bro, what's unique? What makes us so beautiful as multidimensional beings is our uniqueness. Do you see we all look the damn same? Do you see that we have melanin, but do you see we have all the same pigmentation? Some people have beauty marks. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't. Do that take away from who you are? Do that stop you from exploring yourself? Should that stop you from exploring yourself? No, we're all unique. We're all unique. And you should embrace that. You should love that. Because there's places you go where what you think ain't natural, what you think ain't beautiful is the most beautiful thing. What we think our flaws are really our biggest upgrade. But I can't force you to understand that. You got to understand that for yourself. You listening to social media when you going on the apps and comparing yourself to these people and not understand these people. We have, bro, technology can make it, technology is now advanced to us, where you could edit and modify the pictures or the videos. Hell, if I don't like a part of a video, if I want myself to look a certain way, hell, I could just go and edit it and make it seem like I'm better than the rest of the world when I'm dying on the inside. We comparing ourselves to celebrities. We not understand that these people can't really live the life that they want to live. They sold their own dignity. They sold their damn selves out just to sit next to people who don't give a fuck about them. Having people wearing dresses and shit, promoting gun violence, killing, having certain beats that play with your mind. Have you in an aggressive mood. The moment you listen to that mood, you ready to just, you ain't never lived that life. You ain't never even touched the weapon, but you just ready to just, man, buddy, hit me, bro. I'm just ready to, whoa, slow down. That ain't you. That's them evil entities within that shit. That's clouding your judgment. I can't tell you what you need to listen to. I'm not going to tell you what you need to listen to. But you must understand that. Music is a frequency, and these people understood that. These people have been studying us for a while now. So it's time for us to up our game. These people know how to do it. They're masters of deception. Manipulators. Liars. Controlling. Cold-hearted. These people don't care. You think they're going to ever apologize? These people are fucked. They're not going to be here for long. They're fucked. So guess what? They're trying to take as much brothers and sisters as they can with them. When someone starts speaking the truth, they get silenced. Killed all our leaders. Any time a melanated brother stands for something and starts getting the community together, starts empowering the minds of the young black guys, the young melanated gods and goddesses, they get eliminated. They become a target. They say shit about them. Destroy their image. That's how they start. They destroy their image and make it seem like everything they talking about is a hoax when it be the truth. If you know this thing, you can't be afraid to speak up. You afraid to die, but great things, some experience ain't gonna be here for you. Sorry. If you think having multiple cars, multiple $1 million homes, all these things, I'm not telling you not to have these things. See, I'm not telling you that. You deserve whatever it is that you want, you feel like you deserve. I'll never be the person to tell you don't. If you make your money, if that's what you want to do. Be successful. But don't use that to belittle your people. Use that to upgrade them and make them understand that where you at, they can do that within their own way. Hell, they can even get better at it, and you start learning from them. That's how we gonna help each other. If I learn from you, you learn from me, and we teach each other. I'm not here to mislead you. I'm not here to lie to you. I'm not here to be funny. I'm not. I done spoke on shit people are still afraid to speak on. And there's other people like me, or even on a different playing field than me, because there's levels to this shit, or on a higher playing field than me, who's speaking on shit that people are afraid to speak on. And people get mad. You can't get mad at the truth. The truth is the truth. It will be seen regardless. So you just have to understand that. Teach our brothers and sisters. Teach your youngins. Teach your younger brothers, your older brothers. Nah, this ain't the way to look at things, bro. Look at it from this perspective. See it from this. But when I say that, don't tell them everything, because they have to figure shit out on their own. When someone has been abused and used by the Matrix, you can't just go and dump all that on them. Even if this is the truth, you got to give them in small increments. You have to. And they just have to figure some of the shit out on their own. They're going to have to fall and get back up. That's how you are where you at right now. You didn't get where you at right now. You didn't spiritually grow and continue to grow by just having it handed to you. You had to go and get it. So they have to go and get it. If they want to reach their higher consciousness, they have to understand, this don't go here. I can't do this. I can't talk to this. I can't talk about this, because this is what happens to me. Pay attention to how you feel. Paying attention to how you feel when you around certain people, when you interact with certain people, when you interact with certain things, gonna tell you exactly what you need to know about the space and the people in it. That's all you need to know. Pay attention to how you feel. How you feel will tell you everything. And with that being said, man, I just want to come on here and talk to y'all, because it's been a minute. You know, I'm probably going to take more break. You know what I'm saying? Because after I make these videos, I just like to focus on myself and just tap in. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that I'm learning, and there's a lot of things that I'm learning also. There's a lot of karmic cycles that I'm breaking. There's a lot of karma that I've created for myself that I'm accepting and I'm going through right now. And I have to heal myself. You know what I'm saying? You have to heal yourself. You can't do something when shit goes left for your ass. You running away like you weren't the reason shit going left for you. You can't have that mindset anymore, man. You just gotta understand, if I did it, whatever comes my way, I deserve it. Because we're in charge of the good that happened in our lives and the bad that happens in our lives. We just gotta take accountability. We gotta step up. We can't be afraid. I said.